Akari and I had just gotten out of the shower, and she was just getting to an age where she was just starting to roll over. And I knew this, so we had just gotten out of the shower. And I went and laid her down on the bed, took some blankets and pillows and boxed her in, and proceeded to go back into the bathroom to brush my teeth. We were both naked. I mean, we'd just gotten out of the shower. I actually wrapped up in a towel, and I was just going to brush my teeth, throw on my clothes real quick, and then just get her dressed and ready to go. And I went back into the bathroom, and I was brushing my teeth, and all of a sudden I heard wet body smack on the floor. And over here, everything's tile. It's just concrete and tile. And I instantly knew what had happened to Akari. And I dropped my toothbrush, sonic toothbrush. Probably shouldn't drop that on tile. It was okay. But I dropped it. I ran in there and I had a mouthful of toothpaste. And I swallowed it. I almost puked afterwards. But there was my baby just laying there, naked, face down on the tile. And not even crying yet, because, I mean, she was, 4-6 months, somewhere in there. And so it was a complete shock to her, too. And I freaked out. I didn't know what to do. Lisa was at work, and I didn't know, I didn't know if I should move her or if I should pick her up or just leave her there. Eventually, I say eventually, like in a matter of seconds, I picked her up, and she, and at which point then she, caught her breath and really started to cry, which I was kind of thankful for. I looked her over, but I didn't know what to do, and so I called Lisa at work, and she's like in a meeting. She answers the phone, and she's like, "I'm in a meeting. Is it important?" And I'm like, "Yes, they're really important." And she leaves the meeting, goes out hall and asks what's wrong. Excuse me. And I tell her, the baby fell. And she's like, "Well, is she bleeding?" I'm like, "I don't know. I can't tell." "No, I don't think so." And I'm in a complete panic. And long story short, she was fine. Lisa went back into her meeting. Everybody kind of had a good laugh at me, for overreacting to a situation. But I had never felt so much like a failure in my life as I had in that moment. I felt that I just had completely, failed as my responsibility as a parent, as a father, as like a protector of my kid. And I was crushed. Like it made me question my entire self-worth, like what, whether or not I was even worthy of, rearing another human being. And I was just devastated. Lisa came home. I broke down in tears. I was just like, "Oh my God, I am the worst parent ever." And of course, this has happened to probably just about every parent out there. They've dropped their kid at one point or something. Everybody's got a good story about their parents dropping on their head. But yeah, parents fuck up. That's for sure. Every once in a while. And I remember holding my parents like in, this on this pedestal. They're omnipotent. There's no way parents make mistakes. They're adults. And it's so far from the truth. And but yet it's like a stereotype that we hold over our children. Or I don't know, maybe it just comes naturally. Maybe children just do it on their own and just view parents as omnipotent beings. Or maybe it's just me. Anyway. So it's April 3rd. August 3rd. It's April 3rd. That's the vlog for the day. Yeah, I need to start doing these earlier in the day because I'm up until the middle of the night editing this stuff. Anyway, cough is almost over. 3 days in.